What's going on? 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 What's going on, y'all? It's God Mama here. Shout out to all my God children, my God family, my loves. What's good, everybody? Hi, baby. Hi, honey. How you doing? Let me put that on. I hope y'all days are going well. The day is going well for y'all, fam. That part right there. Hold on. Oh, that's crazy. You said you got excited when you saw me. I got excited when I when I started the live. For some reason, I just felt like this rush, and then I had to breathe a little bit. It's crazy. Thank you. Hey, how y'all doing in Massachusetts? Do I got political people watching me? Hold on, y'all. I thought I saw something in my coffee. Oh my God. I just had to make sure I didn't see nothing floating around up in there. Let me give it a couple seconds. Put that on me. Oh, hey Jeremiah. How you doing, little bro? That fur right there. I got a little brother named Jeremiah though. Girl, just know. Okay, that's amazing. That's wonderful. I'm glad you're doing well. Y'all, I don't know what to tell y'all because it just got weird, okay? Soon as I just started the live, I was feeling excited and stuff, but now my nose just keep itching and like I wasn't feeling like this. Oh my God. I was okay, literally. Now I'm like literally. Oh my God. Hi y'all. Where my people at? Y'all showing up? That part right there. Oh my God. I I literally just like blew my nose, so I know it's not that. You understand? You funny as hell. You was here last night. You said dump the coffee and get some wine. That's crazy. Grab some wine. I was lit last night, wasn't I? Literally. Literally off a little, what is it? Like a 5.5 ounce glass of wine. Oh my God. But yes, y'all, hold on because I think I need to. I just might need this. Oh my. What's going on, y'all? That part right there. Okay, so I was just talking to my mom, and she wants me to go to an event with her. She wants us to go to Memphis this month. I have never been to Memphis in May. Have any of y'all ever been to Memphis in May? Can tell me about what goes on down there because she want me to go. Low key, I kind of want to go, but I don't know if I want to go. Is he in Memphis? Jai in Memphis? That part right there. I ain't gonna lie, when he came to Milwaukee, I was staring at him. I was staring at that man across that damn arena. I don't think he saw me though. My mom is in her 50s, early 50s. And if she talking to you and you think she like you, she lying. She don't like you. Look at that. Oh my God. Let me stop playing. Let me stop cock and block it. Look at that. Whatever it is. No, let me stop playing. You want to get at my mama? You want to talk to her? She don't be going, but she probably be going. I ain't gonna lie. She been single for a long time. Yep, I am in the house though. What's going on? And don't be trying to talk to my mama thinking she gonna give you some money or something, cause I'm gonna make sure she don't. That part right there, you better have some money for her. For one, why I'm saying it like that is because she's been keeping herself to herself for a long time. Don't nobody got time for that. Y'all be trying to find some sugar mamas and shit. West Side Sinatra, I'ma let her know you looking for her. Cause she's single and she don't cheat. Looking nice. Just like me. Look at that part right there. What's going on, y'all? Let me stop playing. Her ass to get mad at me. Y'all, that's so funny too. 'Cause I was thinking about some stuff. Damn West Side Sinatra, you ain't even got a chance with moms. And you say you Spanish and she ain't even going. I ain't gonna lie. That lady love her a country man, a country black man. She loves that. She from down south and shit. Damn, y'all crazy. Why the music going along with the shit y'all saying in them comments and shit like that. I was wondering, I put on a certain specific song because it keeps coming on, and I'm like, where is this coming from? I want to go to Florida too. One of my cousins moved to Florida. West Side, do I know you? Do we know each other or something? Or did you just came across me on here? Okay. Well, yeah, one of my cousins lived down there. I think he went down there just to be with his baby mama or some shit. Well, he got a good job telling us to come down there. I'm doing well, son. You talking about Florida, Miami? You said it's nice, but it's very expensive, or what? Yes, I'm eating jelly worms, man. Uh literally gummy worms, whatever. The sour kind. Oh my god. Oh, you said Miami is kind of expensive. Shit. Was it when I went out there? I don't know. Florida to me wasn't that expensive. To me, Los Angeles is more expensive than Miami. More expensive than Orlando, Florida and shit. And I don't know why. Probably just because of the shit I'm into. The food and everything. Asked me, you asked me where my accent from. Guess for me, guess. Let's see if you could guess. And that part right there. They trying to put me in, I don't know. They want me in a bind. Listen, this song right here, this that little Dirk song, Close That Back Door song. That song, it's coming on again, but I noticed that I only did one thing. You understand, period. I did one thing different, low key. And then it's like I kind of figured some people was watching me when I went into a certain specific place, to see what I was gonna do and things like that. But it was like I already had my agenda set. But I swear, when I go to these certain two stores, right, I'm always being watched, And then it's like close that back door. If y'all been seeing me moving around a little bit more by myself, and even like probably like walking and stuff, that's because I think Uber and them is the police now. Look at that, no bullshit. I think they been that, but I think they the police. Though I'm not into no criminal activity, that's the thing about it, period. I feel like they're looking for criminal activity out of me. You know what I'm saying? It's like they can't fuck with me because of the shit that I be doing and saying and stuff like that. So people be following me and shit like that. And they just don't know. They're in for a rude ass awakening, following behind me. Close that back door. Cause you know that love phony. What's going on, y'all? You said my green pants are fire. I like them too. I ain't gonna lie. I want more green pants. I can't believe how good I look in green, fam. It is so crazy. One day I walked into like a nail salon like 3 or 4 years ago, and I had on like an all green two-piece like tracksuit, right? And then it's like this lady was like, "Is green your favorite color or something?" And I'm like, "No." She like, "It should be. I ain't gonna lie, that shit look good up on you. You look real nice in that color." And I'm thinking like I never wore green really before in my life. And I just so happened to buy a green outfit and wear it. And I got plenty different compliments. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. But I realize I do look good up in green, like all different colors. And I should have known that. I'm brown, like the flowers and shit grow out of the dirt brown, and they be green, the stems and the leaves and all that type of shit, and it just be looking beautiful, right? You say it sound LA. My accent sound like I'm from LA. I don't not understand that shit. I'm not even gonna lie. You in Virginia too. You understand now. When I listen to certain people talk, I kind of hear it in them too. Like Chris Brown, he from Virginia, and he got a certain type of accent, and it's kind of like mine. But I think it's a Midwest thing. I like Northern Midwest or something. I don't know, but they say Virginia is like closer, like Eastern Southern like type of shit. But I don't know. I be noticing that shit though. Like some people, some of us, I don't know where you from. That part right there, I wouldn't be able to tell where you from. That part right there. So you say you kind of sound like me too. Your accent is kind of similar. You just more manly and it's probably a little bit more southern. Okay. That sound like to me that's like how people from Chicago talk and things like that. And my day is going good, y'all. I don't even know. I cuss a lot, honey. Who's that? Horrible. I don't know. I cuss a lot. I cuss a lot. Mm. I remember when I was growing up and shit, they say people cuss a lot. That mean that they're uneducated. I learned different. I learned different. I understand that, you know, some people just don't like to hear it and things like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, don't try to put people down on a whole like mental level and things like that just because you don't like the words that are coming out of their mouth and things like that. One of my high school teachers cussed at all of us all the time. He was white. He didn't get no fucks. And he went viral on the internet When the boys broke out in a fight right outside the classroom, and he was like, "You're killing them, you fucking idiot." He the one that went viral for saying that shit. That was my teacher that paid for that lawyer for me when I got in that jam. He knew I was too smart to go to jail. Shout out to Mr. Funds. I love you. If you ever see me doing what I be doing. Yes, my teachers really did believe in me. I'm glad they did. Period. That part. They used to go an extra mile for me, and I was bad. I'm glad they did. Okay, Stephanie, you said you from Fort Lauderdale. That's the thing about it is that's the place that I never visited. And but everybody always hyping it up, and I've never been there. And it's like they like it's so beautiful. You gotta go. You gotta visit. And it's like damn. But I was hearing like it's like a retirement place. Like that's where a lot of people go when they retire, and they go settle down and things like that. You said AI is going to be replacing women in the workforce. Shit, they gonna be replacing all of y'all, not just the women. Look at that. Y'all saw them Resident Evil movies. Like, let's not play. We're in the brinks of this shit. mm. AI can do what men can do. Why can AI do what women do, but can't do what men can do? You sound slow. It can do what y'all all do. That's the whole point of AI. People be dumb. It's about people, not just women. It's about people being dumb. And that's why they got that AI out here. Because people don't listen enough. They don't read enough. Don't nobody do that in real life. Let me stop playing. What you say? Um Upstand what is that shit? What your name say? It don't even matter, but you said women can't lift 80 pounds up 2 stories, right? Um, what kind of fucking job is that? What the fuck is that, fam? That's crazy. My high school mascot was the Tigers as well. Oh my god. Oh, you said women just work in call centers and as receptionists, but they are needed there though. You understand? Nah, and it ain't just women, it be men as well. You said you said AI just released some paper saying black mothers are released the paper. AI said black mothers are the worst mother based off of information that they have received. I don't know, but that sounds like Americans. I don't know. Black people are American. I blame it on America. If it is, if it's true. Hi, what's going on, South Africa? Oh shit. But yes, if AI's telling the truth, you know who fault that is. I ain't even finna blame black women. Oh my god. I ain't gonna lie, I like how some of y'all people been going off lately though. The politicians and stuff, y'all haven't been holding back, especially when it comes to all the stuff that, you know, the president of the United States has been doing that the people do not agree with. Y'all been going off. It's been very, very like I don't know how to explain this. But I get a rush when I hear y'all and see y'all doing that shit, you know, standing up for us and things like that. Not being afraid to tell that person what they need to hear and tell everybody. It just make me feel so good. But I ain't gonna lie, that shit. I'm gonna be honest. Trump is just the most uncontrolled president. Look at that. I don't know what to tell. You say he the best president that we've had. I think he's just the one that don't give a fuck. You understand? Period. Uh, like I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's just like he just the one that just don't give a fuck. And he act like a Gemini. And they say he a Gemini. And he act like one. Shit. Say what they want to do what they want to do, all kind of shit like that. Dude said he don't care about it. He do care about Americans or he don't. Luke Skywalker, you said he's doing a good job on immigration. Why y'all so against the immigration though? I do want to know that. Cause I thought this country was built on that. Like that we came like fuck it. It don't even matter, y'all. Uh, listen, oh my God, it don't even matter. At the same time, them thoughts be coming to my head. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's like it really don't matter because the Native Americans was here first and stuff, and then Americans took their land and stuff, and now y'all want to push everybody out and stuff, and y'all don't know that them spirits is active as hell right now, and they, you know, I speak about the black and the African people and things like that, but I have yet to speak up on the Native American people and the spirits of the Native Americans, and they the ones that really initiated what I got going on right now, low key. Especially when I moved into this house, this land, this land was sacred land. They turned this into some damn project housing and stuff like that, though. I saw women being slaughtered, children being slaughtered. I was just standing there. I could not do nothing. It was like one of those dreams where it's like you learn about your history and you go back in time. And it's usually not a dream. Spirit, you go through that when you get into certain people with certain like spiritual gifts and abilities when they step into certain territories and stuff like that, depending on their gift and ability, they will end up receiving a vision about what happened in that land in the past and what that land was and what it's for and all of that type of shit. You understand? So these were sacred grounds in the state in the city that I live in at that. Okay. And it's like they did some horrible shit to them people. Well, from what I saw, it was a lot of wars. It was stuff like that and stuff too. But before it was wars, they was just coming and pillaging, coming and doing horrible shit to people, killing and raping women and children and shit. They was doing some horrible shit. And I was sitting there and I had to watch that shit. In my like literally, it was a vision and I had that vision. And it's like, yeah, you would think that we doing something by putting other people up out of this damn country and stuff like that. But I think they want y'all to go. Look at that. I'm not even playing. I think the spirits really do. I don't know what to tell y'all. We gonna figure it out though. We gonna figure it out because that part right there. you said Chicanos are the real Americans, especially from down south, that area and things like that, like the southern states and all that type of stuff. But it was really Native Americans here too that were not Spanish. They not Hispanic. They got their own languages and things, different tribes and stuff like that, fam. And it's like I don't talk about it because that's the most emotional shit I've ever witnessed. Now we talk about slavery and all of that type of stuff, and they have history of that. They also have history of the wars with the Native Americans as well, but they cover that shit up. They, paint a pretty picture of it up in them damn history books and stuff like that. Like it was just, and they do say a good thing about the Native Americans, like, oh, they conquered and things they won and stuff like that. But it's like they do not talk about what them people endured. So it's like we could talk about patriotism all day, all y'all want to, but it's a whole we got deeper problems up in this damn country, and y'all wondering why all them other countries people steady attacking us because them spirits is provoking them to do so. Low key. Take a zesty pause with zesty pause. Daily hip and joint supplements. Y'all gotta be y'all. I don't think the apologies and shit from the past was sincere. Them people want they still their souls are still like they ain't going. I'ma just tell y'all the truth. And I got Native American in my family heavy. I'm literally like one of the. It's not that many dark skinned people in my family either. My probably on my dad's side, but my mom not on my mom's side. They all damn near all the same color. Everybody. So my thing is I noticed some stuff and I had a few dreams and things like that. And then I'm gonna be honest, it got so hectic for me that when I was telling y'all before, when I had started smoking and I had to stop smoking again, the reason why I had started back then, before any stress or anything got to me, it was because of that shit. Them dreams was too intense, they was too real. And it's like it was really like them outer body experiences where you just sitting there witnessing some shit and you can't do shit about it. No, I don't think so. Not Cherokee. My family got Blackfoot up in it and some other shit. But that's so funny. So let me guess, you want to be racist? That part right there. And Joe, whoever you are, y'all didn't even want to let black people claim to be. They claim their, Native American heritage up in the United States of America. Y'all didn't even allow it. So to try to make jokes about it is kind of weird when you try to tell somebody they can't say that they are what they are. Y'all see that shit y'all did, the paperwork and everything. Y'all didn't give them the option to do that. You understand? Y'all literally excluded them. Alaska, Carolinas, what's going on? You say you 100% Native American. I'm sure you are. Y'all be racist too sometimes. I'm gonna keep that shit 1,000. You understand? And I understand it. What is it called? Endocentrism or ethnocentrism, where it's like you're going to have super pride up in your ethnicity and things like that. But it's like that part right there. When y'all push y'all people away, y'all push away certain protective elements and things like that and energies as well. Some of us hold certain gifts and things like that too. You understand that part right there? And we supposed to be using them to help each other. We really do. And yeah, I'm not even playing. You say that's every race. But yeah, I don't think black people have ever really been racist against Native Americans. It's y'all against y'all. That's been y'all. Low key, in all honesty. And I think that comes from the white people. Y'all felt too good when they made y'all feel like it's okay and y'all can say y'all white too. I'm gonna keep it real, literally. But I see now, and like as of like how many years, I don't know. It's been a while though. Y'all get to claim that y'all are Native American and things like that, and put your culture down on paperwork and all of that type of shit. Y'all deserve it though. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all was here first. You understand? The Native American people were here first. So that part right there. But it's like that shit weird to me. Like, cause I don't believe in helping people that feel bad about like that disrespect me on any level. I got a whole lot of spiritual gifts and abilities, and they actually work. I use my gifts as well, and I don't like to help people that got evil towards me or where I come from, and so I don't. I feel like that's my choice. Either we in this shit together or we not. It's simple. You said the darkest be hating on the light skin. I never hated on light skinned people. I got light skinned children, period. Mixed children, mixed family members, light skinned family members that are all black. We call them high yellow. I ain't ever hated on a light skinned person. In fact, that clearly that's why my kids are what they are. You understand? My kids literally Mexican, Jamaican, black. I love when y'all think y'all know me, period, because I tell y'all about myself. I love when y'all like to be people who come with the stereotypes and all of that type of shit. Because I like to shut shit down. That part right there, even white people, I don't even got a problem with them. I ain't ever had a problem with nobody because that part right there, low key, I can say what I want to say, but when it comes to my skin tone and things, if I've ever been bullied about it, it was from other black people. White people used to make me feel good about my skin tone. That's what's so crazy about it. They would always come with the like nice things, calling me little nice names and shit like that. Women and shit, people in general. Call me a little chocolate princess. Like, just don't bite me. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. But with black people, I was a little burnt cookie, all kind of shit. A burnt biscuit, real shit though. So when my love for all people is not based off of the fact that, I've dealt with racism or some shit all my life. I deal with people who try to humble me more than anything. Racism wasn't ever my problem. It's people that don't want me to be who the fuck I am. That's always been the problem. And right now, I don't see no problems. Literally. I don't got a problem with nobody. Because you want to know something, you might as well exactly. You gonna hate everybody, hate yourself. Period. you you hear me? You might as well on some real shit. You add yourself to the list. Hate don't do nothing good for nobody. Y'all subscribe to my channel. Where you at, Norma? At the Bates Motel. Where is the Bates Motel? Oh, you say it's a show or oh my god. You said that. I think. Did you say it's like it's a show or a play or something like that? Real shit, low key though. I ain't gonna say that. I knew I saw this. Mhm. It's a TV show. I just never watched it. Good afternoon, Joseph. Well, he said, let's get the 40 acres and a mule. Listen, they said they gave that shit to our grandparents and shit like that. And them people did what they wanted to with that shit. Oh my God. Thank you. But yeah, you said tell them to give us our 40 acres and a mule. It's just some other shit going on, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. It is. Good afternoon, y'all. Good afternoon, Coram. They still in there, they listen. This shit gonna get real. I don't know what's wrong with people. Do they don't got no moral compass? You know, period. They grave robbers, all kind of shit in the name of geography or geology or whatever. What is that shit called? Um, Science. Lord have mercy. People crazy, y'all. They was talking about all that stuff. They said that they tired of people going and digging up them graves, digging up the tombs and shit like that up in Egypt and Africa and I heard some about Mesopotamia. I don't know what they doing. Ain't that ain't shit? That's an area though. It's an area. So what's over there? Is there something there? None of y'all answered my question before earlier though. I asked y'all what be going down in Memphis in May. Pearl Mine. I ain't trying to think about none of that. What is gonna be like tales from the crypt. Oh my god. He said, imagine digging up a grave with a skeleton just that's the vision that just popped up in my head. Oh my god, I used to be up so late in the middle of the night that shit used to come on. Low key, I wasn't ever scared of them though. I used to make fun of them. That's the funny thing about it. Then one time I had an ex, he looked kind of like that. Oh my god! It's the ones where you don't know realize they look ugly until y'all break up. He used to look just like dude, skinny and all. That shit funny. Listen, if that shit do have, that's the way it better be. When it pop out of that bitch, it better be like tails from the crick. Oh my god. Motherfucker better start dancing. Like Michael Jackson and was on the Thriller, we gonna have a problem. I don't think I saw that. That's crazy. You said the movie Demon Night with Jada Pinkett Smith. I did not see that before. Low key, all our lives we call her just Jada Pinkett. Now I see why. That lady always been herself. That shit crazy. What's going on? Hi, Jacob. But yes, y'all. I'm trying to figure it out. Y'all better just keep on getting on the president ass. That's all I could tell y'all, you know. He said, Jada Belly, you already know. Oh my God. She kept that shit real though. She said that shit that meant Tupac was one of her soulmates. Is her soulmate. But it's like we are able to have multiple different ones though. That part right there. It should be. I don't know. Now I ain't got nothing to say about nobody else's relationship. Not right now. I'm trying to see what's about to go on with motherfucking Papoose and Clarissa. That's all. I ain't got nothing to say until we see. I said some stuff already. I'm just trying to figure it out. Cause I know you're not finna embarrass us. Oh my God. Okay. Is that Mexico, Stefan? Or is that Italy? Oh, is that Italy? You know I like that. I'm always feeling like that. I got a feeling the mob boss be on my side sometimes when I'm going through some shit. What of them in spirit. He like, no, but fuck that. It's the principle. Oh my God. Hi. Hi, Susie. What's going on, Lakeisha? Hi, girl. Is that part right there? I never seen that before. There's something wrong with you. Yeah. All right. I was telling people about my shape though. I ain't gonna lie. Like y'all just wait. Everybody trying to tell me something. But that part right there. It is something that I want to do though. Have you looking like a fly, mamacita? Cause you look so good. Baby, I bought you in the back. Cause it's giving that though. I was thinking about that too. Lord have mercy. So some of y'all, yeah. And it's like, period. I just found out one of my childhood friends is in love with me. One of my best friends and shit. That was my childhood best friend. Two of them did that weird shit. Two of them fell in love with me before, looking ass. A girl fell in love with me before, and now I'm realizing that one of the guy friends, and I think he just confused. No, but I know he loved me. I ain't gonna lie. But to be thinking you in love with me is insane. Looking ass. That part right there. I feel like y'all be so up in my business, thinking y'all be knowing my business, and y'all don't be knowing shit. You understand? And it's like unfortunate that married men are fighting with their wives and stuff like that because they too far up in my fucking business, and y'all friends too far up in my business, and they started shit and created narratives and stuff like that that don't even fucking exist. You understand? I would apologize to y'all, but it ain't even my fault. I'm talking about my own life. I got away from people, and then I got my own life outside of them people. I'm trying to process my thoughts, and this shit coming up left and right. And it's like, where the fuck is these people coming from? You understand? Get your big what? And he was like, "Who are these niggas?" Looking ass, literally, like, cause I don't know what the fuck be going on. For 'em. What the fuck? Oh my god. What you gonna do? Carry me around? You said my male boyfriend is married. I don't got no boyfriend. You see? You see what I'm saying? I don't got no boyfriend. I don't know what the fuck going on. See, I say I don't know. They said I'm a mistress. They said they said that man was married, but I couldn't tell. Certain man. I ain't do nothing with that man or nothing though. Probably flirted and shit though. But I still don't know if he married, but the other one married, and I been know that, and I wasn't messing with him, but they blaming me for messing with him. That's awkward. That part right there, when I specifically didn't look at that, when I specifically didn't fuck with that man. Looking ass. That part you said best friend. My male best friend is married. If anything, yeah, I would say so. I would think so. That part right there. I don't really think I have a male best friend. I just got certain people that I like talking to, or I can relate to, and things like that. And they probably give me good advice and things like that. You know what I'm saying? I would rather them be married. That way I don't get crazy. You know, that way you already off limits. So we already know where the boundaries lie. Ledoux said that. Seriously though. But yeah, most of these men that I am connected with are married. I will be honest about that. And uh, I probably am a big influence when it comes to certain people just because of who I am. That part right there, my calling and shit like that. I think these women are just insecure out here, low key. And I don't know what to say because it was a point in time I was jealous and I was insecure and all of that shit too, you know. And I guess I downplay or doubt and didn't understand the, extent of my beauty and shit like that too. So it is what it is. I don't know, but I ain't messing with none of they mans. I'ma just be honest right here, right now. I ain't messing with none of them. And it's like I was wondering if it was the man doing that. Like, is he being messy under my? Is he doing this? Why would he be doing that? You know. And then it's like if it would be him, he'd only be doing it because he's being accused of some shit and he being messy, like how you used to be. Like when people accuse me of shit in the past, I would do it. I'm gonna be honest. I used to do it. I ain't gonna lie. I just didn't give a fuck. If you're gonna say I did it and I'm gonna get the penalties of like I did that shit, I'm gonna do that shit. But I've grown a lot since though that time in my life. I'm like literally way older now and stuff, and I don't think like that anymore. But it's like it's giving that. But it's God was telling me it's the woman. The woman been following me on social media, saying we're slick shit, saying I'm a mistress, create a fake page and all of that type of shit. Probably even telling people that I'm fucking her man and stuff like that, and she don't like me and shit like that, weird shit like that, or excuse me. I'm literally just being sweet. You know what I'm saying? That part right there. Because if it came down to it, I would not even give a fuck. But the Lord knows me. I'm doing better. I'm on a better. I'm doing some better shit right now, and I feel like it wouldn't be a problem unless that part right there. But you said female friendships, no, because they always try to be gay to me. Like, come on, like on some real shit. Either they jealous or gay, and they don't be gay when I meet them. They don't. They wasn't. The girls. The fuck, I don't even be having no fucking friends like that because I guess I attract both sexes. That part right there. And they say they your friend, but they not. I just had a dream about a girl last night, but she wasn't being gay in that dream. But in the past she had proposed to me, literally. And we wasn't even having that type of a relationship. It was not intimate on any level. I thought she was fucking my brother at that. And I thought they was together. That's what was weird. But the whole time she really fucked with me, I guess. She used to be so nice, I promise you. Like, I had jobs, I was working as a security guard and stuff. I was starting to do better. She was so encouraging towards me. She would take me to work. She would tell me anything I need. She would get and do stuff for me, and we would just be cool as hell. She never ever tried to be gay with me when we would be out and stuff like that. And it was like one day she just got real, real drunk and then got on her damn knees and then told me she wanted to marry me. I don't know. Dude, you crazy. Yeah, she did. Mm-mm-mm. I don't think it was that. Me and that girl mama was our birthdays was on the same day. And it's like she would get drunk and I'd just be like very like probably motherly and then I'd be snappy at her too. Like she'd be doing weird shit. And I'm like, get your ass off the ground. I'd be talking to her like she a little kid or some shit sometimes, but it's like she'd turn into a baby when she get drunk. So I had to protect her. And I knew she would do that for me too. That's why I did it. But I didn't think she liked women. That's what was crazy about that. I ain't had no indication that she liked women. She always had a man. We was always going to see a man about a dog, whatever she had to go do. No bullshit. I can't explain that proposal from start to finish. Shit. I just told you what happened. We went to a bar. She got drunk. I got drunk. She dropped all her credit cards, debit cards, all of that shit outside and stuff like that. I went back out there to get her shit and give it to her. I guess the next day she checked all her cards and shit like that, and nothing was touched, none of her money was missing and shit, and then she just felt some type of way about me. I wouldn't steal from her anyways, but she felt good. She felt like that. Like I'm loyal, I'm trustworthy, and she can't believe that I had took care of her. Oh, that part. Did she have a ring? Nope. She could have got one real quick though. She had a rich daddy. Look at that part right there. She could get whatever the hell she wanted. I guess my family thought she was a bad influence too. And then it was like that. The kind of proposal kind of rubbed me the wrong way a little bit. I didn't really take it serious, but she said that's what was crazy because she was serious even after she wasn't drunk no more. So yeah. But low key, I be wondering how she doing and all of that type of shit. I ain't gonna lie. Because I feel like God put people up in your life for a certain reason, even though it was like seeming like I was always protecting her, protective of her and things like that when we would go out and stuff like that. She came into my life at a time where I was very depressed after having my baby. I was probably going through baby blues and stuff like that, but I was very excited about rapping and things. I was doing a lot of that freestyling and writing and things like that. But it was like her, she just came in just this ball of fire, energy, very, very like encouraging and just backing me up with everything that I was doing and stuff, telling me how strong I am and things like that. She was a good person. That part right there. What's that? That's stuff like that. I guess that's what it be. Some for some people, it's like they're appreciated. Like I be telling y'all too. My appreciation for people sometimes can drive me to have deeper feelings for them. Certain people doing certain shit for me. It could like kind of like fuel me to care about them more, want to protect them more, want to show up for them more. All of that type of shit. You understand? So I can understand why she did that shit. It's just that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I just be thinking everything gay. That's all. Thinking everything gay. Cause I'm wondering for real, like why my friends eventually be getting weird. They never used to want me to have boyfriends and stuff. I'd be everybody's favorite and all that. They always bash them boyfriends and stuff. Literally. One of my friends even got into it with one of my man in the past. That's some crazy shit. Telling him she can love me better than he can. She's a fucking weirdo. I think that was some witchcraft. Cause what the fuck kind of shit is that? Somebody did some weird shit. You said if I would have slept with her, I'm glad I didn't then, because that bitch still loved me. Look at that part right there. I'm glad I ain't sleep with her then. I don't got time for no females hating me, being bitter over me. That shit is the worst. And when men do it, it's horrible. You understand? I don't got time for that shit. That's why lately it's like I've been celibate for like the past 3 years. I ain't fucking nobody. We just gonna be friends. We ain't got no reason to hate each other or none of that type of shit. You understand? I ain't with all of that. I'm not even from the man, because that do be happening. You ever know? A bitter man really is worse than a bitter woman. That's what's fucked up. Shit. They act just like a bitter woman. It's just that they not a woman, and that's horrible. But I wouldn't have slept with her though. She did too much. I didn't know what she did. That's the whole. I wouldn't ever even went there. Like I said, we was always going to see somebody, meeting up with somebody someplace. She knew too many people, but I didn't know nothing about how she know them or nothing. But they will respect and protect her ass. So I don't know. And I was young. That part right there. She was older than me. So yeah. I really just wasn't on nothing. I had just had a baby. I wasn't on nothing with nobody. And then it was like the pregnancy was like horrible, all that. So I think I met her at the right time. It just got a little weird. That's all. Ain't no babies, no more babies coming out of me if I'm not married or none of that. Dude said that looking at nope. Shit. You got some sisters and shit, they got some babies. We can keep your nieces and nephews every now and then. Looking at We can take them to the parks. I don't know, shit. And then I love the kids, but I don't think I'm ready to be all that and, go start all over again right now. Maybe give me like a year or two. I don't know. Whew. Yeah, because pregnancy is crazy, y'all. You gotta plan that shit all right. I don't want to be pregnant. Let me just stop talking about it. That part right there. Oh my god. No, I don't even want to talk about it. You talk about some shit. You understand? That's just Lord have mercy. Then that part right there, everybody been getting pregnant and shit. And I just been sitting still, get you big. That's what you get for fucking. Look at that. Look at that. That's what you get for fucking. That's what Oh my god. God told me this shit was gonna happen though. God told me that somebody was gonna come towards me and they probably got a little situation going on. And it said literally, my spirit team was talking about it too, and they told me don't be scared. And I'm like, what you mean? And I'm like, they said that person got a totally different situation than other people, so you wouldn't be facing no spiritual or energetic or physical penalties if you fucked with that person. You just need to not be scared. And I don't even know who the person is. You understand that part right there? Because I don't talk to nobody personally. I think that's weird too, but I understand because different cultures do different things and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So some cultures it's okay for the man or the woman to have multiple partners and stuff like that, especially depending on their like rank and things like that. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you're talking about. Looking at that part right there. And then just because I learned it from my spirit team don't mean that I'm going to just do what they say. That part right there. Looking at I don't know what the hell going on. Exactly. I'm not a person that's wanting to be with multiple people. And then the thing about it is like I can tell when certain men I was gonna say the N word and it's like I gotta catch myself because everybody I dated, you know, I don't know. I don't want to be disrespectful to y'all looking nice. But look though, it's like I don't understand what people want from me because I'll be able to know when the man messes with other women. That part. And it be annoying as hell. I could tell when somebody else in the energy that don't supposed to be there. You understand? Because usually they not there because of the man. They there because of me, which is weird as hell. They want to be me. They want to be in my energy. They want what's mine. All that type of shit. They don't even be giving a fuck about the man. That's what be crazy. And I be knowing that. And I be like, nigga, you dumb. And then it's like, I don't even like you no more after I know that. Like, you that type of person. And you just thirsty or something. That you will be with somebody that don't like you, that don't want you because of your desires. Oh my God. Y'all easy. I was looking at these older videos and stuff, and I swear, I'm like, them girls was dancing. They was dancing so like I don't know. They was never on beat. Yeah. Oh my god. I was well, literally. I put on that thong song yesterday. Period. I was going ham. That's why people don't know. I told them about that though. And that's what I was saying about my shape. Cause some days when I sit down, it look bigger, and then some days it don't. But it's mostly it's like if I'm bloated, I'm bloated. If it's I'm going through some shit like time of the month shit, that's different stuff. But somebody was trying to make fun of me because I told them that my body do what it do every season. I got a seasonal body. The season coming in for my body to be bodying. You want that part right there. They like, no, you still gonna have to go to the gym and this and that. Nope, I don't. I'm gonna be thick as hell in all the right places. I already know this shit. I'm gonna slim down in certain other areas and I'm gonna be looking good as fact. It's just unfortunate that I don't be fucking with nobody. You understand that ain't nobody getting none of this. It ain't unfortunate for me though. It's a big, I'm a tree. Looking as I'm a tree. My body is seasonal. So I'm finna be blooming, blossoming. What y'all that part right there. Alvin Cobbs, you say how tall am I? I'm 5'2". And as far as my dress size, my dresses have to be tailor made. We gotta go get me fitted. I don't just wear stuff out the stores. It gotta be custom fitted to me. Especially certain things like dresses. I would not just wear a dress from a store. Partially because I don't want nobody to wear the same dress as me. Oh my God. That part right there, literally. Dresses are different. That's like the whole garment. That's the whole outfit down there, right? That part right there. I like to have multiple different things so I can like mix and match and switch things up. And that way I know for a fact I'm going to be unique when I dress. Damn, and then they be mad at me just because y'all do. I ain't even finna get into that shit, but it's the truth though. Like, I could just imagine the witches that help women do love spells on men to get the man and stuff like that, and now all of a sudden that man wanting to leave and ain't eating her spaghetti no more. You know what I'm saying? And now the witch is mad. The practitioner's mad. But some of these men is not being dumb and allowing themselves to be controlled by sorcery, where matters of the heart and finances are concerned. See, with us women, some of us, we not going either. Not for none of that. Real shit though. Like, how you so mad that somebody wanting to leave somebody because they know that that person don't love them and they only want them for their money and stuff. Some people really want love in their life. Some people really do want somebody who cares about them. They could care less about having somebody that, you know what I'm saying, that other people will approve of. You understand? Boy, why you telling me your whole life, Stephen? Get your big. You gonna get to know me. Why you tell your whole life? You, oh my God, a black boss, what's going on? You say TMI, right? He telling me his whole life. He said he want to marry me, y'all. Oh my God. I ain't gonna lie. I remember one time in the past, I told this man I didn't tell him shit. I used to be telling people, I used to be setting my status up on Facebook as married so that men could stay off my inbox and stop messing with me, right? One time I was talking to somebody, period, and I had left my status as that, and this man was like really emotional and stuff like that because he was fucking with me and stuff. We was fucking with each other. Then out of nowhere, he started acting funny and stuff, and I'm like, "What's wrong with you and shit?" And he like, "Ain't you married?" And I'm like, "Where the fuck did you hear that from?" He was like, "Pretty much you. What are you saying? Aren't you married? What do you mean while I'm acting funny? Why wouldn't you tell me something like that?" And I'm like, "Dude, where the hell you getting your information and shit?" He was like, "Your Facebook status, your status up on this website and on that website." And I'm like, "I do that on purpose, dude. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? I get way too much attention. Sometimes I just tell people I'm married, I'm taken, and I'm already taking all that type of stuff." He got so mad at me. Oh my God. He thought I was cheating on my husband and had him as the side dude, all kind of stuff. I'm like, what the fuck? You can't play like that nowadays, huh? They say herbs. Hello, hey, what you doing? What is it, 1 p.m.? That part right there, damn. That's your whole lunch break, huh? That part right. That's the whole lunch break. I ain't gonna lie. This song from now on, I created a memory for myself. From now on, when this song start off, I'm gonna be dropping it low. Look at that. Oh my God. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, y'all? Oh, thank you, Herbs. Thank you, baby girl. I asked them to subscribe to my channel earlier. I can't force y'all to though. I refuse to force you to. That part right there. Okay, Glenn. That's what it say. Glenn. Hi. Hi, y'all. Sean Hamner, another one of y'all, fam. But at least you up on your break. Yesterday, I was talking to some people. One of the ladies told me, she said she went in the bathroom at her job and she started smoking marijuana. She said they fired her and stuff. And she said she don't understand why they fired her. She was working for them for 14 years. And I'm like, girl, you tripping. Like, you don't do that just because you've been there so long. She tripping. Talking about, can you tell me why they fired me? You know what you know why they fired you, girl. I'm about to tell you, Herbs, Stephen on it. He on that already, girl. He's single. He looking. Pretty much, Sean. She's tripping. I think she said she was older too. I think she said she was like at least 54, something like that. I'm like, damn, she don't care. Once you get to that age and you decide to do some shit like that, you don't get no F's. You don't get none fucks, none at all. No, don't try to say just friends now, Stephen. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no. Don't play. Now you done just friend. No, trying to see what that mouth do. I'm just playing. What you trying? But you want to try to you want to flirt, Stephen. Oh my God. For real though, they was trying to run away. No, bring that ass here, boy. What you was just saying? That part right there. Say that shit again. Okay. So you say you Jewish and you're Italian. Outside of you, what are most Italians people religion? Is it like Catholic or is it like what are they? I do want to know for real. You was just talking this whole time. Now you're gonna be scared. Oh no. Why are you getting shy? I put you on the spot. I'm sorry. I ain't even do that. Well, I ain't really put you on the spot. You doing that. You know what you're doing. Flirting with the other people in the comments and shit. And she is pretty. Why you acting scared though? Who you talking about? Herbs or me? Exactly. So why you acting scared? Why you acting scared now? Don't get scared now. I kind of figured he was in the mafia because I'm always doing this and shit when I'm talking to him. He been popping up and stuff like that. I kind of figured either he's somebody or he got some people. Somebody's family members got some ties. They got mob ties. Maybe my spirit team has got mob ties. That part right there. I ain't gonna lie. You didn't even answer my question. He said, I'm not in the mafia. No, he said he's Jewish. He not in the mafia. He's religious. I forgot. What part of South Africa? Which country? Okay. You say he's not Catholic. You say I look like Megan. That's my god, baby. You say Israel. I want to travel. Israel is nice. Herbs, you better quit talking to him. You see, he already showing he gonna run away. Oh my God, but no, I'm glad y'all getting along. I'm glad y'all getting along today. Right? If he looking for a wife, babe, he ready. He looking for a wife. And he up in Miami ready to fly somebody out. I'm gonna let her see what you saying too, since you saying this. Hell, they ain't gonna let you. See, now you talking wrong. See, Stephen, told you was talking too much. Why you gonna tell her all your money go to rent after I just told her you trying to fly her out? See, very much not player. Look at let me. You supposed to get that together and agree what I said. That way you be able to fly her out. I'm trying to help you. I'm just messing with you, man. Right? I'm just messing with you, man. I'm just messing with you. It's just fun. Okay, Stefan. We're definitely not. I was just playing. I'm sure Herbs was, she wasn't taking it serious either. Or you give somebody a taco, it can probably taste like shit. 1:11 p.m. We in alignment. What's going on, y'all? What's good with it? You said you get shot sometimes. That's all. I see. No, no, Brian, I'm not from Tennessee. Guess again. Let's see. I do this for Miss Gladys, boy. I do this for Miss Gladys. Miss Gladys, boy. Arkansas. No, I don't know why I'm hearing that. I'm hearing I'm hearing Wale Belly right now, where the song where he's like, the newer song. I don't know why I'm hearing it. Wale Belly. Oh, shit. Dad, what did you why are you doing that? No. No. You are where you need to be, honey. Because you being too aggressive right now. You being aggressive all day. And you scratching my walls and shit. You gotta stay in your own space. I know. Yeah, she is over here scratching my walls and doing all that weird shit. And she, well, you see how she be talking to me, how my cat just be talking to me and stuff like that. She do too much. But this song, I ain't gonna lie. It was like I was listening to this while I was in the bathtub. I was taking me like a relaxing bath, and then I just put this on because it was one of the new songs. And it's like the part where he says depression, the pressure, the same fucking thing. Like that part right there. You said you, oh, that's what's up, Herbs. Yo, that part. She said she love it here. That's awesome. That's crazy. I did just notice something though, y'all, low key. Because they was trying to be racist at first on my live, but soon as I spoke about the Native Americans, they asked disappear. This you hear me? They disappeared with the racism shit. That's crazy. Cause y'all know damn well. That's crazy. I just realized that it just started becoming all love. People from different countries and stuff showing up and saying stuff. But it's like before that, it was a few people trying to be racist. And then I brought up the Native Americans, which I never do. I never do. But God tell me one day they gonna have to hear it. You understand that part right there? Like it's talking about the black people, you know what I'm saying? But when you start bringing up what they done did to them Native Americans, they run the fuck away. They don't got nothing to say. I'm sitting here thinking up in my head, like, how did you do this shit? Looking ass. Cause his son, the way he put that shit together like that. Oh my God. And y'all been helping me, y'all. I be lonely. That part. Y'all been keeping me company. I appreciate you looking at that part right there. I could be out here chasing niggas or chasing money or anything, but I'm not. I wouldn't be doing that anyways. Learning to let things come to me. Right, herbs? You like true? For real. Who think I put something on for them? That's what I Who think I put something on for them? What was it? What was I wearing? I can put that on for me. And it's so crazy as I just learned about this song, literally. This song. And it's not even a new song. That's what's so crazy. I'm like, why am I just now hearing this shit? That's Low Shimmy and Brent Fayez. It sounds like lotion me. Look at that. Lotion me. Lotion me. You want somebody to put some lotion on you, rub you down. Some oil. Oh my God. You say it's your first time here, but this your favorite live from today. Oh, that's what's up. Oh, thank you, Ether Chaos. That part right there. I'm doing good. Yep. But so listen, y'all, that part right there, because they be saying I'm doing something wrong. But why it feels so right then? That part right there. But why it feels so right then? Right there. Right there, Ether Chaos. You right. Ether. You right. They say what? If you chasing something that mean it's running from you. Either running from you or it's running from the zombies. Looking at this point. I know you put that on for me. They was asking earlier, am I eating gummy worms? I'm literally, yep. I like these. That's all I'm saying. Being chased your ass and then kicked your ass. Look at that ass when I catch you. That bar right there, I ain't chasing no man. Chasing nothing. Because first of all, when you got me running and shit and I got asthma, I'm finna beat your ass. I get you. Oh my God. Y'all hear that girl? Here, y'all hear cat. She be on bullshit. What are you doing? That's what's crazy. She know I'm talking to her. Now she wanna shut up. Cat, what are you doing? I'm talking to you now. What's up? She probably was singing. That's her favorite song. Can you tell I'm in deep thought now? I don't want to answer or say nothing right away. Taking in what you just said. 'Cause mm, I'm at a loss of words right now. Oh my god, that don't usually happen to me. So pretty much what you're saying is why it feels oh my god. So pretty much what you're saying, if it's wrong but it feels right, it's because it's satisfying your ego. But logically, you know, right, that is wrong, but it's satisfying a certain part of you or your desires or whatever the case may be or something. No, I ain't ever heard I look like Beyonce. I heard I was a diva many times. But no bullsh it is like I wonder why they would say that, you know? That's what they told me, literally, or bougie and shit like that. But they ain't ever say Beyonce, they said bougie. Oh my God. And they was lying. And they was lying. I ain't even bougie. I don't think so. I just like to look good and shit. I ain't gonna lie. I like to be clean. I like to look good. I like to smell good. I like for people to respect me because I respect them. You understand? I don't tolerate no disrespect. I don't know. But I swear, I was happy yesterday when that girl put that hot sauce in my bag. You know what she say? I got hot sauce in my bag, swag. Oh my god! I love me some Beyonce. You understand that part right there? I would be so devastated if they say Beyonce is a horrible criminal, and it's true. No, I don't need no nose piercing. My nose is pretty. Then I'm gonna be sitting there looking at the hole and that I put in my skin, and I'm gonna feel bad. I think too much about every damn thing, fam. They used to be, I swear, I think too much about everything. I'm gonna be thinking about like you put a hole in your nose. Literally. You wanna know what's crazy? This they sitting up either way. They not just resting on this is my body. They not really sitting on the table. They just there. They at level with each other. They don't gotta sit on the table. They sitting up looking at us. But I need that part right there. I gotta wear expensive ass bras. They be at least $60 and shit like that. The last bra I had, boy, cost $79 on God. I'm like, what the fuck? But I understand. Literally, one day I went to a basketball game and the fucking most expensive shit I had on was my shoes and my damn bra. That's what's crazy. My pants cost $3. I literally just walked past the rack and saw some pants, and I'm like, "Oh, those look nice. They look too big for me, but shit, I've been wearing baggy clothes lately on purpose. So I then fucking go to the register. She scanned them pants. They cost $3. My shirt cost $9. Type shit. I'm like, oh shit. That were the and I be putting that shit on, but I do not be trying to, I don't know. I don't be doing too much. I just be looking good. That part right there. And I be getting lucky a lot. So what you say right here, the answer is within itself. You know it's wrong. Why still do it? Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna answer your question. Okay. because of what I'm learning and stuff like that and what I've been going through. A lot of stuff is only wrong because of societal norms. That's not the way people we do shit. That's not, that's the truth. It's like that's that ain't right. That ain't because it's about how other people are going to treat you when you do it and how they're gonna frown upon you. And it's not really something that people do and things like that, or based off of you shouldn't do that. That don't mean that you shouldn't do that. Just me. Sometimes it's just that other people will not approve, right? And once you get out of living your life for other people, realizing that you living for your own self and your own happiness and things like that is your own responsibility, then some of those things that people frown upon and things like that, you don't see them as such, taboo things. So it's like I did not want to answer right away because I understand what you're saying, but when I think about it from more of a logical perspective rather than a moral, like as if it's like a moral wrong or something like that. Like principle, that type of shit, foundational principles, fundamental things like that, right? If it has nothing, it won't break your foundation up, it won't take away from your foundation, it ain't going to destroy your bloodline, it's not going to destroy your business, it's not going to destroy your health, it's not going to take your blessings away, take you off your path or your purpose. It's given, why not? It's a side quest. You won't be punished for it. Other people just might not fuck with you after that. That type of shit. But it's like when you think about it, why do it matter if they fuck with you or not? Exactly. Why would it matter? Because anything you would do to a person that they don't like, whether it's right or wrong, they just not gonna fuck with you anyway. So just be happy. Just do what makes you happy, long as it don't hurt nobody else. And so I stay away from shit that I know gonna hurt somebody else. I ain't trying to hurt nobody else. But if God say they deserve to be hurt, then it's over. Oh my God. I'm from Milwaukee. Yeah. And my sign is divine. Oh, my sign is divine. No, I live up north, Richard. Ratchet. What the fuck is that? Mr. Baker. Literally. I'm born and raised in the north. Steffi, shut your ass up. You just said you done talking and shit. You steady saying shit. Said you gonna let me talk and stuff. You steady talking. I told y'all sometimes I ain't know I'm talking and you not supposed to. Damn. Yeah, I don't know why you started that shit out of nowhere. Don't be cock blocking. I want cock blocking on you. Don't be cock blocking. You exactly, Ether. That's how I feel about it. Honestly, though there is right and wrong, I'm gonna be honest. I do believe in right and wrong. I just believe that a lot of those things are put in place to help protect other people, to protect us, so that we protect each other and protect the earth. And I respect those. I respect those laws, those rules, those those things. That part right there. You made a decision, baby. Hell yeah, I'm making an easy decision. And if you don't, look at that. Oh my God. I told y'all I be talking back to this music sometimes. They be pissing me off. I wouldn't have been running from you if you would have never made me run from you. You gave me a headache. That's what you gave me. Looking at. Oh, it's a pleasure. It's nice to meet you. It's a pleasure to meet you as well. I love meeting other divine beings. And those ones who are smarter, intelligent, who can tell me some things, talk to me, you know, help me put some things into perspective, or at least, I get to learn yours or know your perspective. He said, what he say? Why you mad at somebody that got trust issues? That part right there. That part, they got a problem trusting you. You didn't do what you needed to do. Some people they get triggered, you rub them wrong one way, it's over with. If that's why I feel like it's very important that you know the person that you pursuing or going after. You learn people. Don't judge people by their online persona, public persona, none of that type of shit. Get to know people because some people just be like they be assuming shit about people, and then it's like treating people bad. They be mistreating people. I'm gonna say that mistreating because maybe you're not purposely trying to treat somebody bad, but you not knowing what they've been through and things like that could sometimes cause you to handle people in ways that you don't need to be handling it. That part right there. So or you mishandle them, like I just said. Because my thing is, I've been going through a lot. I know other people have been going through a lot too, but the shit I was going through was very weird. And I stepped out and traveled last year too. My little cousin was killed on my birthday last year. This year come around, my birthday come around. It's a little bit better, but people still being weird and shit, like just triggering things, that type of shit. Weird shit. You don't know what people going through, the things on their mind and heart and stuff like that. And then it's like y'all proceed to handle people certain ways. Me, once I see that you don't care how you handle me, I get so reckless. I do. And I don't be giving no fucks. I'm talking, I be ready to burn down the whole village. Look at that. You understand type shit. I get too emotional when I feel like people don't care about my feelings and my emotions. When I've shown that I give too much a fuck about theirs. That's what I'm learning to do. Doing what aligns and things like that. We don't chase anything. We're moving at a steady pace now. And that part right there, you get to see your blessings. You get to see what's going on in your life, the changes that are being made, and things like that. When you're not rushing around and chasing things and stuff like that, you get to see the beauty unfolding. So that's where I'm at right now. Even with all of y'all, I appreciate y'all so much because like my YouTube channel is growing, and that means that my spiritual family, my energetic family, is growing, and things that makes me feel amazing. You understand? And it's like I'm able to sit still enough to see this happening. You understand? And then that part right there, he said that time heals, but sometimes I was just telling you all about that, like a situation I had in the past, and I was telling somebody like love always wins, but it's like they were saying like some weird shit, but it's like I ended up telling them again. Eventually, it was time. Time went by, but it was like I ain't love them no more. I just loved myself. Lord, that part right there, I started focusing on myself, giving myself all the love. You understand? Period. After having a good talk with my big brother, my oldest brother, he like honestly, sis, you just very sweet and stuff like that, and you be loving people too hard. Sometimes you just need to understand that all that love you trying to put into everybody else, you need to put it into yourself. And he just happens to be a Libra, my oldest brother. So he told me some shit. He is a very street dude and all of that type of stuff. But when he be talking to me, he be having some sense. I'm the baby sister. That's what's crazy. I'm the oldest on my mom's side out of her children and the youngest where my dad's children are concerned. And so y'all see why I cuss all the time. I was already a mama at like fucking 7 years old. Look at that ass. I was already grown as hell. Shawnee, where you from? You say I got a heavy, you said heavy South Detroit accent. I can see that. Real shit. I can see that. A heavy South Detroit accent. I'm from Milwaukee. So I can see that. You pretty much got the closest when it comes to that part where my accent is concerned. Because some people they were guessing in the comments, and it's like they come out with all of the southern states, but I'm from Milwaukee. Hey, what you say? You say you from North Carolina, and you only could be all the zodiac signs if you went through that ascension. And you exactly you went through that ascension and you had to master every zodiac sign. People do not understand that that shit is real. You can't just say you a divine masculine or a divine feminine if you have not done the work. People be stuck at the fire. And then you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. They be stuck in the water. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. They be stuck in the clouds. They be they head in the clouds. They ain't learned how to get out of that shit and the illusions and all the but they swear they a divine feminine or a divine masculine. It's like you that part right there. I'm just keep it to myself. You understand a little bit because they swear. That's why I'm a fully evolved individual. It's just that I'm at this point where it's like I gotta learn to accept it and be exactly literally apply it in every aspect of my life, who I am. You wanna know something, Ether? We really not the most spiritual. Our roots are very, very deep and spiritual and stuff like that. But the Asian culture, they probably, especially like the ones that are like the monks and things, they definitely way deeper in it than us. You know, and then a lot of our cultures intertwine with each other the further back we go, and that's true. You said, "What are my views on Black Lives Matter?" It's exactly that. Black Lives Matter. But I'm gonna say this right now. Right now, what we got out going on around this world, I feel like we all need to stop doing that. It's too much shit going on and too many people need each other. Too many people need other people and we need to pull together at this time. I do believe in that, but I do believe that we all need to it's you know I don't know. After all these damn wars and all of the shit that's been happening, I could not help but just develop love for people all around the world. Seeing people going through all of that shit and stuff like that, and then knowing that, you know what I'm saying? I can't even say what I want to say, like, but I'm gonna say what I want to say, and that is like, ain't we ain't got shit to do with that. We didn't do that shit, you know. Period. And if we had it, if we could, you understand, we could. We all could, but I ain't gonna say that. You understand? Y'all know. I think some of y'all know what I'm talking about. All right, already. It is like it just be a few bad apples, and we gotta just get them and throw them out. Nope. I don't think black community leaders have failed. You want to know what I really think has failed? The system has failed. Um, the work done in the households, that's where the failures be at and shit a lot of times too. Um, I cannot say the black leaders have failed black people. Some of them ain't even leading black people. They just in the public, period. You understand? The ones that are really leading the black people, they doing their thing. I'm not even gonna lie. They really doing what they supposed to do. The ones who are following them are really truly following them. They everybody not following them, and that's the point. But the ones that are, I don't know what role the black churches play, because I don't go to church. They scary. Look at that, that part right there. I ain't gonna even lie. I don't know what role the black churches play, but they do a lot of community work, period. They helping their communities and stuff like that. But you want to know the truth? Most black people aren't religious. That's what y'all, that's, we would think we would think they are, but they not. And people they reference God and they reference the Bible, they reference Jesus, but people don't, they not really that. That's the honest to God truth. So church people are just church people, to be honest. They damn near their own people. That's the honest to God truth. Our communities are too divided where black people are concerned. I feel like everybody needs to just stop bringing up black people. Black people are too divided for y'all to be grouping us together and all of that type of stuff. To be honest, we are all over the fucking place and in need of unity and structure and, period. I'm gonna just keep that shit real. Clearly, of course, there's a difference between religious and spirituality. Spirituality helps you to know that there is something deep within you. You understand, period. Um, that speaks to the world, that can speak to the world, that can speak to um anything and anybody without ever even opening your damn mouth. You understand? Spirituality teaches you about those things that, that other thing, the Bible and stuff don't teach you about. Big difference between religion and spirituality. Thing about spirituality is it doesn't teach you to hate other people based off of their religion, their beliefs, their color, their country. You understand that type of shit? Their race, their ethnicity, culture. That's the difference between religion and huh. On some real shit. What is interracial dating? Looking at. Oh my god. Good afternoon, Dr. Jonathan. Are you a doctor for real? You want to know something? Don't blame it on black churches. That's all churches, either. All churches. If they are Christian, that is their mission. They say the mission is to get people to believe in Jesus Christ and stuff like that, but they support that that story about the Antichrist. And anybody that supports that story about the Antichrist is an enemy. Period. I'ma just keep it real. If you believe in that and then you support that shit and see all they did to our people because of a fucking antichrist, not understanding that it was their actions that was going to lead to whatever hate that they experience in the future by oppressing a whole group of people based on their color and based on the gifts and spiritual gifts and abilities and things like that and their connection to God. You understand? That part right there is like, where was they logic back then? They were all dumb. That's what I don't understand. Like, it's cause and effect. If you treat people wrong, you starve them, you abuse them, you oppress them, they will rebel against you eventually. I wonder why people were so fucking dumb and agreed and went along with that stupid shit. Shawnee, I don't want to talk about white and black no more. Literally, I don't care about that shit. I don't want to talk about it no more. I don't care about answering them questions about whether white people should date black people and vice versa. You see how many mixed people are around the world. Why the fuck are you even worried about that asking that question? It's people who are already here in the live. What you want to do, make them feel bad? If I was to say no, then what? I don't support that. I don't think what would that make people feel? I do not give a fuck to answer stupid questions. Now you that exactly. My kids are mixed. I don't care about that shit in the way that a lot of people other people do. Y'all take shit too serious. You understand? A life is a life. That life don't got no motherfucking color. You understand? No race, no none of that. I don't want to hear about that shit. I care about life. I support life. So yeah, I ain't gonna sit around saying it like that. Well, yeah, I support life, living, aliveness. I don't know, but this woman just asking all these questions like she just interviewing me or some shit to see my perspective on stuff, and she just found out. Sometimes I will tell people I don't want to talk about that shit, and I don't really care about that shit. Next, that part, because that's just too. I don't. And plus, what the fuck? I ain't opting into no interviews. So yeah, it's too much questions about do Black Lives Matter, do this and that, do you support interracial dating, do you this, this. I don't want to hear about that shit. You understand, period. Too many people already exist to be talking about that shit. So you telling me if you don't support it, that means when you see certain people, you don't what is it? Do you not acknowledge them as people or what? I don't understand what's the use of even asking that question. Was some stuff is just irrelevant. To me, it's irrelevant. Marry who you want to marry. I already know that shit. My thing is like that's the whole point. They all that shit, but when they broke it down about what they plans was to stop the antichrist, when the preacher man, the white preacher man at that, you know what I'm saying? Period, spoke about what the church gathered together, like the elites, and what they decided to do about the antichrist. It just sounded like what they've been doing to the black people for all these years. So that fucked my head up. That fucked up my heart a little bit too. Then God helped me get it right because I was finna be racist as a bitch. I ain't gonna lie. But it had nothing to do with racism. You see, all these different people are Christian, and it's just a that's what they did to try to prevent a prophecy. And the thing about it is, they actually forced it. They the reason why if it comes to be, it's their fucking fault for doing that shit to people. I be wondering why people forgot about consequences and cause and effect, and they think they could just do people wrong and nothing happens and stuff. And it's like that's because that's the way shit's been going for so long. That's why they think that all these reckonings and shit, the towers and changes and shit being broken down after years and stuff. This shit just started happening. So they been getting by for a long time with those, with that plot, and it just ended up getting twisted. So my thing is when the Christian people, especially the black ones, go hard about it, I be like, why y'all seem to not have seen that, that video where that man talked about what he did to what them people plan to do to the Antichrist, and they been doing this shit all this time. The white people actually started admitting that the church came together, and that's what that was the plan to prevent that. But that plan to prevent it, my gifts and abilities let me know that that's actually what caused it. And you said they about to do it again in California up in July. They better just take heed to the spiritual guidance that's being them spirits talking now, and people are able to tell y'all what they saying. Listen, because we not more powerful than them. Y'all can go bomb whatever countries and shit that y'all want to destruct, whatever. But then don't y'all know how nature is way more powerful than all of that shit? Like, please stop before they start. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's all I've been trying to tell everybody, dog, lately. That y'all need to stop because y'all be getting them started and then they that's what I'm saying. What the fuck wrong with our president? Bitch try to call you gonna get up. You know what I'm saying? The fuck wrong with you? Like you ain't listening to shit. You got all these damn people around you up in this United States that's been fucking receiving messages from spirits and shit. And it seems what the fuck wrong with y'all not listening? Oh my god. I'm about to go that part right there. Thank you. Now, our fight is not against the devil. It's against. Listen, it's deeper than that. We're fighting against fucking witchcraft, dark sorcery. Some of it done by our own people, ancestors in the past, and the shit that people keep doing now today. They ain't ever stopped, right? You're fighting against demons and stuff, true, but it's not the devil. It's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. And it's the fact that they don't stop it. And then it's like y'all been noticing all this up and down with our climates up in all these different places around the world all together. Like they don't stop. They get fucked up. I just be hoping I don't get fucked up with them because I'm telling them about it. I'm trying to warn them. I don't that part right there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't did shit wrong to nobody. And what's in my heart is really in my heart, and I really be sharing it with the world, literally. I bet they are. I ain't saying nothing about it, but y'all, I guess y'all can see that I started siding with them too a little bit to a certain extent. It's not really more about siding. It's what they're speaking and what they're doing actually that is promoting peace. Is that they the peace? They the ones trying to bring peace. And it's like all this big ass war started because of some shit a few people did to a few people. And now all these people that's been dying and getting killed and all these wars then got started and stuff like that. And it's like it seemed like it's a deeper reason behind this shit that nobody wants to speak about. That's what it seemed like. But then again, when you think about it, and it's like them Israel people been going at this shit for years with that let my people go stuff, that type of shit. They've been trying to get free from whatever fucking bondage and shit that they've been in for a long time or to keep that shit off of them or whatever the case may be. But what I saw about them too, because God told me some stuff, even they was doing stuff wrong because they was doing magic as well. Okay. And it's like to keep the emperor, keep the pharaoh away from them. If he was to reincarnate or anything like that, to make sure that that person don't, they people don't ever have to fight with them again and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And they shouldn't have been doing it. It was already over. It's like you kind of kept it going when you did that. That's why. And y'all say them prayers and stuff like that. And it's like this shit is that shit has been so long gone. And it's like you bring it back around and make history repeat itself. That's all. I'm just keep it real. Cause y'all couldn't just let it go. You want to keep it in your prayers and all of that type of shit. I'm gonna talk to you guys later. I'm glad y'all showed up and y'all came to speak with me today. Y'all subscribe to my channel if you want to be here, see me again, talk to me again. But yes, I'm about to get ready and get offline because now I'm thinking deeper. That part right there. And I feel like my spirit team and God and them want to talk to me. And I'm yeah. So I'll talk to y'all later. Everybody take care.